Alright guys, so for this week on Carment, we will be talking about a family-friendly beast, if you like. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this. So if you can't tell yet, we are talking about the Mercedes AMG C63s. It looks like your ordinary C-Class that got bullied in high school, so now it hits the gym and takes some steroids. With its wider wheel arches to compensate for its wider tire tracks, the AMG C63s has a more prominent and aggressive stance compared to the standard C-Class. Now, in my personal opinion, I do prefer the pre-facelifted C63s rather than the facelift. Now, this is just simply because the pre-facelift has a dual clutch gearbox which pops and bangs on shifts and generally has a more aggressive feel to it, while the facelifted has a more boring and sedated MCT gearbox. Now, why do I call it a family-friendly beast? Well, first and foremost, it comes in a family-friendly sedan variant and an even more family-friendly wagon variant, though my personal favorite is the least family-friendly coupe variant. Now, for the beast part, I don't mean what's outside, though it does look aggressive and good. I mean what's inside. The C63s is powered by AMG's 4-liter bi-turbo V8, which you can find in most of AMG's models like the E63s and all of the AMG GTs, though they are all tuned differently for their own specifications and their specialties. Now, the 4-liter bi-turbo V8 in the C63s is tuned to put out 510 horsepower and an unnecessary 700 Newton meters of torque. Now, it puts down all of this power and all of this torque to two of its back tires through, as I said, a 7-speed dual clutch gearbox. Now, seeing it's a family car, how's the inside? For the sedan variant and the wagon variant, there is no problems. It's like your standard C-Class. You can easily fit your wives and kids in there. I mean, wife and kids. Oops. Mercedes likes to go for a more classier coach build rather than sporty. Though in the AMG C63s, you can find some essence of sportiness, like its AMG bucket seats and some Alcantara twist here and there. Now, personally, my favorite things about the C63s is how unnecessarily powerful it is, with 700 Newton meters of torque that only goes to two of its back tires. Most of the time, you can't even use the power.
Oh no!
I also love the fact that it looks like any other C-Class that's on steroids. Seeing that it's built somewhat like a standard C-Class, it's comfortable when driving sensibly. Let's just say you're cruising on a highway and there's an idiot in an M4 trying to challenge you. You can turn the notch up by quite a lot. Now, that's another reason why I love the C63s. It's just because it looks like any other C-Class, it catches people off guard, and that's why they call it a sleeper. And finally, the most important part of it all is that bi-turbo V8. So that concludes this week's comments. Feel free to leave a comment of what you think of this week's topic. Leave a comment of what you would like next week's topic would be. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.